if you ever feel stupid, just remember that when I was much younger, I dated this guy who had me and a girl he was dating in his car at the same time whilst he spoke to his main girlfriend on loudspeaker in his car. This same guy also dated two of my friends. I wouldn't say we're close or anything, but they were girls I went to the same secondary school with. And he dated us in succession, and none of us found out till the very end. And then eventually he proposed to the girl that he was on loudspeaker with. And then when I found out, this guy had the guts to tell me that he made a promise to his dead grandma that he was going to marry that girl. At a point in that relationship, even before I found out that he was cheating, one of his friends took me out for dinner and then told me that, oh, if you have plans of dating somebody else, do, because my friend is not taking you anywhere. Guess what I did? I went to tell my boyfriend that this is what this person said about you, so he's not your friend. And even before the day that he was on loudspeaker with the other girl in the car, I used to go to work with him. We used to go to work together, and we didn't work at the same office, but we used to work in the same like vicinity. So on our way to work each day, how he got away with speaking to this girl every day on phone was because he had told me that that was his favorite cousin, and on our way to work each day, he would call her and then mention her whole government's name. So for the purposes of this story, let's say her name was Linda Sewakoto. Hey, that's the name of somebody I went to school with, oh, but that's not her. So he would mention the whole name. Linda Sewakoto, my sweet cousin. How are you doing this fine morning? And then they'll proceed to have the most casual conversation. Thing is that I never suspected that there was anything going on. And even if I did, I didn't think anybody had the guts to talk to another girl on loudspeaker whilst another girl was there. You get my drift? Yes. So I did not suspect it till the day that we went to pick the other girl. So before we got to the other girl's house, he had told me that, oh, there is this girl who has asked for a lift, and this girl is sort of moving to him, and he doesn't like it, but he's trying to be a gentleman and has to help her out. So, me, by the time we got to the girl's house, I had already found my face. Because if you know women, we are very territorial. And I believe that he had told her a similar story. So even before she got into the car, she was already angry. When she sat in the car, she didn't greet anybody. And then we went on our way. He made the same call he's been making at this point for months now, and then proceeded to have the most casual conversation. If I tell you how smooth of an operator this guy was, you will not believe it. I'll not tell you guys how I found out, but then eventually at the end of the relationship, I found out that that was a girl he was with, and then the girl on the loudspeaker was the main girlfriend, and then I was also a side chick. If you guys want to know the story of how he dated, I found out he was dating two girls I went to the same secondary school with. Just let me know.